season started. Good morning, everybody. Right here, up this way, please. Come on. Here, up. Obviously, the dogs are going crazy. Come on, then, up. Ali, you bit. Works every time. You get this gate shut. That's turned out a beautiful day, right enough. I'm meant to be at 30 or 31 degrees today. Today and tomorrow's a little bit warmer, and then we're to get more rain. So that's the old gate closed because the dogs just go absolutely crazy. No dogs, no hunting dogs this morning, just a couple of vans. And we're just this minute in, about 10 minutes in from our walk, as you'll see from the video that I've popped up. No, I don't hear any dogs. But yes, this will go on for months now. Order of the day today. As I was up with this big fella at 5:15 this morning. Went back to bed but couldn't really sleep. So, since the sun's out, I think I'm going to have a couple of hours on the sun lounger, top up my tan. I've just heard the horn, that means I've got a kilt. Let's have a wee quick look under here. We've got turnips, 3 varieties of lettuce in there, and they're all coming up because we had rain during the week, which is fabulous. And some Chantenay carrots are all in there. I don't know if you can see them, I don't think the camera's picking them up. But yeah, it's all good. I've got 2 butternut squash already taken in the house, drying out, and a small pumpkin, a blue one. To the compost area, 3 butternut left, but we need that yellowing stem to go that colour before we can take these last 3 in. Still getting tomatoes. They won't last much longer either, and a wee baby one, that'll do me myself. I can eat that myself, that wee one. And last look at the tomatoes that have sprouted in the compost bin this year. They've done absolutely fabulous. I thought we'd lost all hope, but they've come back. They've come back to life. They'll come back to life. My Savoy cabbage and my red cabbage. They should bulk out, no problem, with the cooler weather, the cooler mornings and the cooler nights, and as I said, plenty of rain. Unfortunately, I did manage to get a Brussels sprout plant this year. Oh, look, and I can't even say that properly. But as you can see, they've all blown. So I'm just going to pick the leaves and use them as little cabbages. So still freeze them for hubby. I'm not allowed them anymore. And then this is going to go from strength to strength. I've been picking that quite a bit, but I also got the sun on it, as you can imagine, with temperatures at 40 plus. But with the cooler weather, that's going to do excellent until next year. And we do have these self-seeded, and they are indeed broccoli. And there's another wee tiny one in there. So I've popped them in and they've come on great. Broccoli as well next year. Garden's looking a little bit sorry for itself. What can you do when you're not well? But I will indeed tackle it. I will get on top of it. Finishing off at the minute with sweet potatoes. I'm just trying to leave them in as long as possible on the ground. And with the cooler weather, we are getting the calendula seedlings and whatever else all popping up. They'll grow all the way through. And with the cooler weather, we've not seen a rose this year because of the heat. Daniel's rose. Yep, doing alright. This bed in here needs all fixed. I do have 2 bags of compost to top it all up once I do some. All the posts etc need to be refixed, as do the edges that were not long put in. Because Mr H, when the ball goes in there, he just pushes his muzzle. He pushes his muzzle right through there. Yep, a lot of tidying up to do, but never mind. Never mind, we'll get there, Clarabelle, we'll get there. And my Abelia is going from strength to strength in there. That was just a cutting I took a couple of years ago. Excellent. And the little flowers are beautiful. Little dainty white flowers are absolutely gorgeous. Can you hear the horns? That means I've got a kill. Oh, it's alright. Annoying my dogs. Killing the bambies. Not good. And because of the wet weather that we've had and the sun, all that has got to come off. Wait to zoom out. Every single one of those leaves, I say it every year, I've got to come out and off of my oak tree. Excuse the dogs. And because of the heat and then the wet weather, we've had loads of leaves falling, obviously, and acorns, so a little bit earlier than normal, but the fish pond is now all covered up for winter and been cleaned out. Just need to move my little gnome and get him back in the shed. Oh, Chihuahua. Alright, hi, Ball. It's okay, my bubba. Oh, you handsome boy. Nearly your birthday. Nearly your birthday. So if anybody's interested, I'm going to pop another extra couple of things up on my Amazon wish list. There's a wish list for me and a wish list for the dogs if you are interested in gifting any items that may be on my Amazon wish list. You can also, I don't know, donate a coffee or price of a coffee, whatever, on PayPal if you so wish. I do have an Amazon wish list on Amazon.fr and Amazon UK. Right, will we go and get some sunshine? As I said in an earlier video, just to finish this one off, that we are extending this bit out so that we can empty this in the spring, because it's not advisable to empty your pool in the winter. I didn't know that until I done the research, so that's all been cleaned out. Filter's been on for the 24 hours that it tells you to do, and all that's got to be put in there is a big inflatable pillow thing to go underneath. So that's done for the winter. I've told Hubby just to do this a bit at a time. I told Hubby with no any rush at all to get this done, just a wee bit at a time. So that's going to have to come up to the same level as this. Then when the pool's emptied, we can move it, because it's just at the moment in time, at this moment in time, it's just far too near the polytunnel. So that will get moved in the springtime, as I said, and it will give us more of a walking platform. This was only put up for the visitors we had in the summertime there, so a wee bit more room is needed there. So that's what this bit is for, and that's how far Hubby's got at the minute. Wait to show you. Look at the size of that. That, I don't know how he managed to get it out, is what came out one hole that he had to dig out. And I have started rearranging my little flower bed over here for next year. Still have my bulbs to get put in, as in daffodils and tulips, etc. And I do have plenty of seeds. I need to go through them at some point, because as you know, we did have 2 pear trees there, but unfortunately they were right in the middle where that post is, so they had to come out. So that's about where it ends. So where that post, it'll probably run along to the end of this one, and that still gives me my flower garden at this end. So I've plonked in all of the canna lilies in there as well. Oh, we've got all sorts of stuff in there, I can't even remember. So that'll fill out nice. I'm actually going to try and jam pack this flower bed, because if we get the heat next year that we've had this year, the soil's going to dry out and go absolutely solid in a matter of days. So if I can get everything planted in as close as possible together, then it keeps out the sunlight to some extent. But there we go. That's a wee update for you. I'm going to catch some rays and possibly nod off. Hannibal, here. Who is it? Go, that's where I'm going to park my bum for the next few hours, or as long as the sun is out. So we'll catch you on the next one, and have a fantastic weekend, guys. Been so long in my head, caught up in my feet.